Good evening, everyone. Start seeing this quick, short notice. Kind of winging this one. See if you guys join in. Rest of us probably in bed. That's where I'm headed after this. Just give it another minute, and I'll get right into it. It's only take a couple minutes. Any comms check? Anyone? Peter's watching. That's all I needed to know. Okay. All right. Yeah, it was a wet one. Thanks, Justin. Hopefully everyone's home. They're dry, off the water, safe. Had a good time. Uh, it's always a fun time out there. I wish I did it more often. So getting right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. We're gonna go right to the standings here. So no, it's not super suspenseful. We uh that would be the wrong tab. My bad. They both look the same. No, we left the standings up, took them back down. I don't believe there were any changes really. So if you saw them before, this isn't going to be uh, groundbreaking. So that's your top 20. I'm not going to read everybody off. I'm going to count down from the top 10. A lot of fish caught. I believe. Let's see, I'm going to assume 26 limits, so over half the field limited. And we're going to start with the top 10. So in 10th place, we got Eddie Butler with 75 inches. In ninth place, we got James Coleman with 75. Also, there's a tie there. James won the tiebreaker with having the larger fish with 17 and 3/4. And then we got Victor Hendricks in 8th place with 75 and 3/4. Justin Butler with 77 and a half in 7th place. Jackie George in 6th place with 78 and a quarter. And our first money spot, we got Greg Oakes in 5th place with 80 and a half. And I meant to pull this up earlier and I forgot to. So we're going to go ahead and pull up pay tables. So with 50 anglers, Greg's going to be taking home $76 for 5th place. Then we've got in 4th place, Nathan Updike with 83 and 3/4. There's actually a tie for 3rd and 4th. We'll get to that in a second. 4th place, Nate's taking home $133. We've got in 3rd place, the tie. We've got Lee Richmond with 83 and 3/4 also, edging out Nate with an 18 and a half inch fish. Second place, we got Mr. Rodney Williams. I feel like last year he was in the top top 5 for this river event as well. And then last but not least, first place, Mr. Chunri, 87 and a quarter, I believe was anchored by 19 and a half and 18 and 3/4, 17 and 2/16. Believe, if I'm not mistaken, Chun, you finished second last year and had big bass. Let's stop there for a second. Comments. Then we've got Big Bass. James Coleman's taken the last two, the Southland Concrete Slaunch. And some solid fish caught. Rodney Williams with an 18 and a half, Lee Richmond with an 18 and a half, Corbin Gonzalez with 18 and 3/4, Chun with a 19 and a half, and Mr. Greg Oakes taking home Big Bass with 20 and a quarter. It's going to pay not $250 because we upped it this year, so it'll be $500 plus the $50 kicker from Southland Concrete. And then the last thing, real quick, just to touch on, I'll be uploading this here. This is our standings for AOI. I got to go through and scrub some things still. It should all be relatively good. But right now, here's your top 30, starting here, going all the way up. So your top 10, Scott Skinner, Tim Jennings, Dave Thompson, Justin Butler, Corbin Gonzalez, Dustin Good, Lee Richmond, Greg Oakes, Eddie Butler, Josh Reese, and James Coleman. So a lot of the names you saw today, a lot of the names we've seen in the top 10 last couple events. And just stop there. Don't see any questions. See got about 11 guys watching. Can watch this back. Just short and sweet. Congrats, Chun. Congrats to the top 5. Just thank our sponsors. Shout out to AFCO. They kept me dry all day today. Not going to sit here and list them all. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. Do you mean 2 with the number, Thomas? Your best. It's all 3. It's all 3. So, yep. So it's all 3. It's your top. It's the top 3. It's your standings for all 3. So I can pull that back up real quick. Maybe. I remember where it goes. It is dashboard. Club. I'll just turn it on now while we're here. Tournament series. The only thing in the standings that is off right now or not working, I think I mentioned this the last live, is if you participated but didn't score any fish in an event, that's the only event you had fished so far, I can't edit that. If you fish an event and you do score fish, I can go back and catch that and give the 20 points for participation. But yes, Thomas, this is through the first 3 events. Max points would be 600 right now. 200 points, 2-point decrement from first all the way down to when it stopped. Basically, we haven't run into that issue yet. I don't know what we're giving away, Mike. We maybe. I have no idea. You didn't give me a list. I'm unprepared. Any other questions? You know what? I don't know what you're going to win, Mike. If you can tell me how many prizes there are, I can run it and list out 1 through 5, and then we can list out what those are, or however many they are. Type faster. So we had dashboard. I remember how to get there. Dashboard. $44. All right, yeah, that's cool too. No problem. Just ping me. You can just record it. We don't have to go live. You and I can just record it with each other. Can give them out, or we can go live either way. All right. No one's got anything else. Congrats to the winners. Stay dry. Get some sleep. I think our next event is June. It's the Battle of the Five Lakes North. And do you think I know this? I want to say it's June 22nd. Yep. Last thing too, before I forget, because I'm a company man, pre-order deadline is tomorrow for these awesome thread fin apparel hoodies and hats. Like to get a couple more in. They make some nice stuff. So definitely, if you haven't seen that, check out the link here on the website, or the instructions here on the website, or on the Facebook page, and get those orders in. Yes, and also thanks, Mike. Thank you for those that judged today. That definitely helped out a lot. Make it go seamlessly so that we get this knocked out. Show Mike that we're not completely useless. So y'all have a good night. I will see you out there soon.